Alright, got another throttle body here. This one's from a Chevy Colorado, little i5 motor. So you can see this one here. Just want to get a first shot what it looks like before I clean it up. Same thing. Close the butterfly, make my marks. I want to clean it up first, but so this is kind of a before shot here of what we're looking at. I wanted you to be able to see everything and kind of see if you want to do this yourself. You have a good idea of where you're starting and where you end up at. Alright, there's another look at it. I pretty much removed all the material. I'm going to remove it out of there now. See all the shavings down there, all the aluminum I got out of there, but so I've pretty much got it shaped now the way I want it. Kind of made a smoother shot into that guy right there. Knocked down that hump just a little bit right there in that center section, and just trying to smooth those together now. See what else here. I left a small portion of this right here just because I want that to stay there, but I'll drop down this side, so polishing it up and then that'll be it. Alright, so just a quick little update here. On this throttle body right here, I didn't quite get this transition to be as smooth as I wanted because I couldn't really take away anything more in this little spot right here. And this one here is the transition to the butterfly there. So what I'm going to do is I've got some JB Weld, and I'm going to fill in just a slight amount down here in the bottom so that it will give me a area I can work with, and I can sand that out so it'll be a smoother transition with the airflow going straight in. Because if you take a look over here, you can see how I've got this to be as straight as possible, but as it comes around here, you see that's a pretty big gap right there that I want to put something in there to build up and then sand out. And this throttle body here, if you look at it, it's such thin material already. I don't want to weld on it because I don't want it to drop out. So I'm going to go JB. Alright, just another quick little shot here. The JB Weld's starting to cure. It's only been in there for about 3 hours, and I got a little over anxious to start sanding on it, so you can kind of see the little spots right here where it started to grab because it wasn't really cured. But I'll have to wait a little bit longer to finish it off. You can see the butterfly still sits in there nice. There's no air gaps. And this throttle body is actually off of a 3.5, not the 3.7. So I'm not too worried about filling this little section in right here. Let me grab a screwdriver here. If this was a 3.7, I'd probably take more out of this front edge and give this like a knife edge right here, and taken as much material as I could from right here, and then also probably removed some of this material from this surface right here, so that when it comes in it would be a little bit of a straighter shot. But to keep the idle closer to normal range without bringing it up any, I'm actually filling this in and can help the transition be a little smoother. I'll still have a small little divot because if you can see in the top side up here, it actually has a little drop, and without having to pinch the air going through there, you want to be able to let it drop to flow through. But too much deviation in the air movement is going to slow it down. The idea is to build pressure as it goes through and have the air kind of ready for the throttle body to suck it through. But seeing as the 3.5 has a little bit smaller valves on it and airflow is a little bit slower than the 3.7, this is actually, I believe, the best way to take care of it and get the air to go through. So the next shot should be the finished sand and completed, assembled. I realized I walked out of the shop here without taking the final little clip of this throttle body. There's that JB Weld. It ended up getting sanded down there, so it just filled in that little divot. So let that. See if I might have set it on the seat here. So that transition there was just nice and smooth, going straight in there. Just still has a tiny bit of a lip right there, but I didn't want to ruin that closed butterfly effect there. So there it is, nice and smooth, cleaned out. The back side there. Oh, nice and smooth. Anyway, that's the Intake manifold for the Chevy Colorados and Canyons right there.